Hey, Lee here. Welcome to the pull list for May 29th, 2013, presented by longboxradio.com. Not 2 minutes ago, I did our YouTube channel redesign trailer in this very spot, so you might see that on the page. If you're already a subscriber, you might not. Who knows how it works. But regardless, let's get to the comic books. It's kind of a quiet week this week. I only have 4 books, admittedly, myself, but this week more than makes up for it with its quality over its quantity. So first up, we have our preview book. Yeah. Lock and Key, coming to us from Joe Hill. That's going to be an IDW book. On the flip side, we have Batman Incorporated, which I thought we were hopefully done with. Doesn't seem to be the case, but there it is, all the same. So that's a preview book. You can check out what books are coming out, new toys and gadgets and cool nerdy stuff. So always worth it. I believe I get mine for free. I don't think I really pay for them, but usually they're like $4 and you can check them out and stuff like that. So moving on, from Vertigo, we have Scott Snyder and we have Murphy on a new underwater horror book, from my understanding. This is number 1 of 10, so it is a limited series, and it's called The Wake. Scott Snyder, you might know, of course, from American Vampire, Batman, to name a few. He's also taking up a Superman book pretty soon as well, but this is going to be really neat. The guy can do no wrong right now at DC, so I picked it up based on his name alone. We'll see how it is. If you see me pick up issue 2, I guess that's the best indication that it was pretty good. Moving on, from Image Comics, we have Mind the Gap. This is number 10, coming to us from James McCann, whatever. Really cool book, slow burn at the top, but if you pick up that first trade, then continue to read it from there, you will not be disappointed. I really dig this book. Has a little bit of something for everybody, kind of a quantum leap mechanic going on with it as well. Going over to Marvel, we have Jonathan Hickman and Steve Epting on New Avengers, which is an excellent, excellent book. It is the monthly Avengers book that Hickman does. He also does a bi-weekly, Russian accent there for a second, bi-weekly Avengers book, just called The Avengers, which is also a great book. This one deals mostly with the Illuminati characters over at Marvel, so you have your Iron Mans, your Mr. Fantastic, Doctor Strange, and whatnot, and they're trying to prevent the Earth from being erased by another universe. Kind of serious stuff, but I think they can handle it. So this is issue 6 right there. Highly recommend you pick up this book. It is the best team book at Marvel as far as I'm concerned. And there's a free digital code, so if you don't want to pay for it, just be the first person to watch the video and enter that, and it's yours all the same. New book this week, coming to us from Brian Wood and Olivia Coipel. We have X-Men number 1. Brian Wood, I really, really enjoyed his stuff on Ultimate X-Men. He is a great fit on Star Wars as well, because he is very, very good at writing group-centered books. Lots of characters seems to be his forte. There are writers that are better off with 1, to 3 characters, or they start to run together. To my understanding, in this book, it is female-centric. We have most of the female X-Men characters, which is strange that the book is called X-Men with all the ladies. But all the same, you have Psylocke, Jubilee, Storm, Rogue, to name a few. Kitty Pryde probably up in the corner there. And with Brian Wood, you run the risk without the strong male leads of the X-Men to, the X-Men ladies, or let's be honest here. They're awesome. But you don't run the risk of certain characters sounding like other characters, acting like other characters. It happens a lot with, and I hate to throw him under the bus, but someone like Matt Fraction, when he's on a group book, I feel it really suffers because of that. Brian Wood has the opposite problem, in which he's awesome at it. So looking forward to this book. Not sure if it'll be a regular book I pick up, but I will pick up the first issue based on the art and writing alone. Free digital codes, if you want to check it out. Again, be the first person to look after the video there, and you will have it. That is the pull list for this week. You can go check out the newest LBR episode, which is number 46, Blood in the Water. If you want to hear the other comic book podcast that's kind of associated with us, with Mike Haynes, that's called Panels of Awesome, and it is a Red River radio show here locally, but you can listen to it online also. They talk a lot about the same stuff, so if you can't get enough comic books, you might want to check that out. I'm also wearing the POA shirt from circa 2010, so it's something that's very, very alive and well. But that's it for the pull list this week. We'll see you again next week. I don't know when the next podcast is going to be, but isn't that how it always is? Anyway, happy reading.